Support for Up to Date is provided by Geisinger, providing world-class care for our community, here where it matters.
Hello and happy Friday. Welcome to Up to Date from WVIA News. I'm Sarah Scinto, here to catch you up before the weekend with all the news you should know about. A state trooper from Moosic was one of 2 troopers injured in a helicopter crash this week. And the Wright Center opens a new location in Carbondale. It's Friday, August 21st. Let's get you up to date. We'll start in Cumberland County. One of the Pennsylvania State Police troopers injured in Wednesday night's Cumberland County helicopter crash is from Lackawanna County, where he worked as a fire investigator. WVIA's Roger Dupuis has more.
Trooper Jason Mills was one of 2 pilots aboard a Bell 407 helicopter that collided in midair with a Cessna 150 near Carlisle Regional Airport. WVIA and our news-gathering partners at Fox 56 have learned that Mills is from Moosic and previously worked as a Dunmore-based fire marshal. In that role, he investigated fires and suspected arsons throughout northeast Pennsylvania. Mills and Corporal Bryce Corman were conducting a routine training exercise Wednesday when the crash occurred. The Cessna pilot, 57-year-old Paul William Sokolowski of Hershey, was killed. Mills and Corman survived the crash and were taken to Penn State Health Milton S. Hershey Medical Center. Corman has since been released, while Mills remains hospitalized in stable condition, state police said Thursday afternoon. Dr. Ashley Ludwig, the hospital's trauma medical director, spoke about their conditions during a Wednesday night press conference.
Both of them, thankfully, came out with just minor injuries and are stable. We're very grateful that our colleagues with the Pennsylvania State Police are doing as well as they are.
Lieutenant Colonel George Bivens, acting state police commissioner, said the crash remains under investigation.
As that Cessna came down along that runway, for an unknown reason, it veered hard to the right at the last moment. It struck the helicopter from the rear. The pilots would not have been able to even see that airplane approaching them.
Bivens said the FAA and National Transportation Safety Board will head up the investigation, supported by the Pennsylvania State Police. Roger Dupuis, WVIA News.
Thanks, Roger. Find more on this at WVIA.org. Back in Lackawanna County now. Shortly after being recognized as a federally qualified health center, the Wright Center opened the doors to its newest location in downtown Carbondale. WVIA's Lydia McFarlane reports.
Brian Boyle started at the Wright Center in 2019. Now he returns to his hometown as the medical director of the organization's new Carbondale location.
So it was a full circle moment of coming here. I graduated from Carbondale Area High School, so having that opportunity to give back to the community that I felt like honestly helped raise me was honestly very rewarding.
The Wright Center for Community Health Friendship House in Carbondale is located on the city's North Main Street. The Wright Center was recognized as a federally qualified health center, or FQHC, just before the Carbondale location opened. That's a step up from its previous designation as an FQHC lookalike, says Congressman Rob Bresnahan.
The designation itself gives the Wright Center an increased opportunity for federal grants to provide care to our underserved populations, regardless of the patient's ability to pay.
The new Carbondale location is near high-rises for low-income and older adults, and the Wright Center accommodates patients of all insurance types.
So a lot of our patients have that ability now to walk to the clinic and not have to worry about being overbilled or not being able to be seen because they can't afford it.
Primary care for pediatrics and adults, addiction services, behavioral and mental health services, and walk-in services are available at the Wright Center's new Carbondale Clinic. Lydia McFarlane, WVIA News.
Thanks, Lydia. Stay with us. There's more up to date after this break.
I'm Roger Dupuis from WVIA News. If you haven't already, sign up to get our free newsletter, WVIA News Notes. It's delivered right to your email inbox each Tuesday and Friday mornings. Go to WVIA.org and click on newsletters to subscribe.
Welcome back. So it is Friday, so let's make some weekend plans. Here's a possibility. Hundreds of women will gather in Tunkhannock on Saturday for the 4th annual Wild Women NEPA Festival. It's promoted as Pennsylvania's largest outdoor gathering exclusively for women. WVIA's Sydney Alibaugh reports.
The Wild Women NEPA Festival at Lazy Brook Park offers women a day of outdoor experiences and, as festival organizer Melissa Roberts notes, connection.
It's a wonderful way for women to connect with their community, with each other, and with themselves in nature.
Roberts says the idea for a women-only outdoor festival stemmed from her personal experience of needing a village as a small business owner and mother of 2 special needs children. She says through the event, she and the hundreds of annual attendees formed a support system and discovered local resources.
I like to say that self-care is more than just a bubble bath. It's really, finding and connecting with the support and resources that we have right here in our community. And that's what the event is all about.
The festival will focus on all pillars of wellness, including physical, mental, and spiritual, through yoga, mental health resources, holistic remedies, social activities, and more. Admission includes access to interactive workshops and experiences. Attendees can also hear live music and speakers and shop at dozens of women-owned businesses.
I really encourage women to get out, take that time for yourself. It's one day only. Come for a couple hours, come for the whole day. There's no right or wrong way. Just do it for you.
I'm Sydney Alibaugh, WVIA News.
Thanks, Sydney. Find more at WVIA.org. Now, one last thing for the day. It's time for Community Connection with WVIA's Lisa Mazzarella.
In Northumberland County, Susan Ward, Tina Martin, and volunteers of the Shamokin Community Gardens and Pocket Parks are beautifying the area with a hope that a new sense of community pride will take root. Susan Ward takes the story from here.
Shamokin Community Gardens and Pocket Parks grew out of a community-wide workshop held in February of 2020. We had over 160 attendees, and we formed 6 different work groups. And one of them was Shamokin Clean, Green, and Healthy, Shamokin Community Gardens, and there were 5 others. Of the other 5, we're the only ones surviving.
The gardens are absolutely meticulous. So what do you feel the gardens have contributed to Shamokin?
I really think that they've started to really instill a sense of pride in the city, which was lacking.
Tina, could you tell us about that lack of pride and how your gardens have been able to build that pride back up?
Originally, when we started, there was a garden. It was overgrown. It was a lot of weeds. Trees weren't trimmed or pruned. So what we did is we cleaned everything out and we got the trees pruned out. We created a butterfly garden in there as well. And there's also vegetable beds. We have like 6 or 7 beds there that are all used for people that are growing their vegetables for their home use. There is another garden that we took over. It was a city property that they allowed us to take, and we gained a grant through that. And we built that up with also a vegetable garden. And we weren't sure how promising that neighborhood was going to be. And they maintained the garden for us. It brought a sense of community very much together in that area.
We have the Market Street planters, and that's the park blocks on Market Street. It's a divided highway. There's a median all the way down with trees. And we plant planters there, and then we plant the hiker monument, which commemorates the Spanish-American War. We've had neighbors over at Kaler that can see from the street behind us, and they'll yell and wave and thank you so much for what you're doing. We always say, hey, we could use a volunteer.
As a group, how do you decide what you're going to plant and where?
Well, actually, because these are community gardens, our goal really is to get them ready and to maintain them. The 5th Ward, that was a vacant lot that the city held, and we took a chance on getting a grant, and there are 9 beds there, and they are all taken by community members. They may plant whatever they wish to plant. Weed it, water it, and at the end of the season, clean it out. That's it.
I'm going to ask this question of both of you because both of you are very passionate about what you do. I'm going to ask this question of you, Susan, first. You get out there, you put your hands in the soil, and what does that do for you?
It gives me a sense of pride, but I wanted somehow to contribute to the revitalization. It brings us joy to know that we've created something where there was nothing.
Tina, tell me about the reason why you do what you do.
When you create something beautiful, it feels good. It's like God's creation and you're helping it.
Special thanks to Susan Ward and Tina Martin of the Shamokin Community Gardens and Pocket Parks. We hope you'll hear the entire conversation on our podcast, wvia.org/community. For WVIA's Community Connection, this is Lisa Mazzarella.
So, how are we feeling? All caught up and ready for the weekend? Find more stories, as always, at WVIA.org. I'm Sarah Scinto. Thanks for listening this week. We're back on Monday, so make sure you subscribe and tune in so you don't miss a beat. Have a great weekend, everyone. I'll catch you next week, right here on Up to Date.